You're running the secondary break with CL Brown after North Carolina's 65-58 loss at Virginia. Well, this game didn't play out like anyone thought. If I would have told you beforehand that Armando Bacot was only going to play 78 seconds, you would think Carolina's going to get blown out of this game. They still lost, obviously, but the way that they played, with freshman Jalen Washington coming off the bench, playing a big role in the front court with Bacot out and Pete Nance missing essentially his third straight game with a sore back. Washington scored 12 points in the first half. He led all scores. He ended up only having one in the second half, and I think some of that is because of his conditioning. He missed the first 9 games of the season while he was still rehabbing a knee injury that kept him out his senior year of high school. So there's some positives to look at when you look at how Jalen Washington played in this environment on the road against a veteran team. But ultimately, it still ended in Carolina's 6th loss of the game. Coach Hubert Davis, after the game, wasn't really trying to hear about any moral victories with it. Ultimately, he said they had enough to win, but they didn't get the stops they needed late in the game, and that's probably what is most frustrating about the Hills' 8th straight loss in Charlottesville. RJ Davis ended up leading the Hills with 16 points. Caleb Love came on late, making 3 three-pointers late in the game, but ultimately, every time they cut it to 3, the 2 times they cut it to 3, couldn't get a stop. Virginia goes on to win. Carolina will try and bounce back on the road at Louisville. They are still winless on the road this season. This should be a perfect opportunity, even if Bacot can't go, even if Pete Nance can't go against a team that is struggling in the bottom of the ACC right now. That'll do it for the secondary break. Please click on the like button if you're seeing this on IG, or click on that subscribe and like button if you're watching on YouTube.